What is up, my friends? This is Dan's Commentary coming at you with a video. In this video, guys, we are going to be talking about what the timed objectives are and how you can use them. If you guys do like this kind of video, please leave a like and a sub. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, thank you to Epic Games for sponsoring me. If you guys want to help me out in the Epic Games or item shop, if you could enter my supporter creator code DADS-commentary, I would greatly appreciate that, guys. It would mean a lot to me. Alright, guys, let's get into this video because that's why you're here. I have no idea how long this video will take, but I do need to be up early tomorrow, so I can't be too much longer. Alright, so let's go in here. I will reset this all to factory defaults so you guys can see. Basically, what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to make this coin trigger this timer, which triggers this zombie. And this would be like a mode you could do, but I'm going to go through the timer to do it. I'm going to try to keep it pretty simple, but it can be overly complicated. So if you don't really know anything about channels and switches and triggers and video games, you may not want to watch this because this is a pretty advanced category. Alright, so the first thing we're going to start out with, guys, is how long do we want our timer to run? We're going to set it for 1 minute. Alright, once we get it set to 1 minute, we're going to decide, do we want to start score? No, we don't. We're going to use the coin to set it. But you can pick a score up to 100 to start it. Stop team filter. So this basically means what team can stop this timer. And there's going to be up to 16 of them. And the reason why is because if you had free-for-all with 16 people, you could make each one, you could pick an individual team to stop this objective, or you could have anybody do it. Your stop score goes up to 100 as well, so if you collected 100 points, it would stop it if you set it for that amount. Same thing with completed, it goes to 100, so you got to find somewhere between there. You can't have it stop and start at 100, or it's not going to work, if that makes sense. If you wanted it, you would have to do like your start score 1 and your stop score 50 is how you would have to do it. And then you would want your pause in between, or your stop score in between. That would be your complete score. And the reason why there's different ones, the reason why there's a stop score, a start score, is because it sends different triggers out when you do it, or channels. Alright, then we're going to get into this, all options. Do we want this to start when the round starts? So you can have this where you have nothing to trigger it. You can have it just go when it starts and you're like on the ground running. So the reason why you might do this is if you're starting a match and you want it to go for 5 minutes, that's where you'd want to do it. The reason why you wouldn't is because say you wanted to do a time trial at a course or somewhere and you needed to get there, you would need something to trigger that. And this is where you would say no. Your timer label is going to show up on the screen. You can make it say whatever you want. Mine is going to say Dads-commentary because that is my supporter creator. In here, you can pick how you want your label, all these different colors you can use, and this is a label, again, that you're going to make show up on your screen. We're going to do just extra large, hologram unit until activated. Basically, what this means is if you have visible on during the game, you will be able to see the unit, but it won't look like it does right now. It will look more like a hologram. Visible in game is what it says, guys. Do you want people to be able to see it, or do you want it invisible? Countdown visible on HUD. This means do you want it to show up or not? The countdown, and you pick visible. Completion behavior. Do you want your timer when if it completes, do you want it to reset so you can do it again? Or do you want it to be disabled? Or do you want it to restart so everything could do it again? Which one do you want? I just picked disabled because the reason why I say disabled is for this experiment, it doesn't matter. Disabled won't do anything. It's disabled. Urgency mode enabled. So what this is say I got my timer set for a minute. When it gets to 5 seconds, it will start getting loud, going, That means you got 5 seconds before it ends. I'm going to set it for 10. Start interact text. This means if you want people to be able to come up to and activate it by hitting tab or X or whatever button you got to hit, this is where you would want it to say, hit whatever you want to read when they walk up to the timer. So I'm going to put hit this button. This 3 seconds right here goes all the way up to 20 or instant. What this is how long you have to stand in front of it and hold your button down to make it start. And this start team filter wants to know who can start it. You can do it all the way up to each individual person by selecting a team, and only Team 16 could pick it. Or you can make nobody be able to start it, not one person. Or you can make anybody. Your start score, we already decided we're not going to do that. Now, to stop the timer is the same thing. You can walk up to this timer, and you can hit stop. Now, to hit stop, you can put what we want this stop. You put whatever text you want in here, whatever you want it to read. So, say you're doing a time trial and you do something and maybe you want the timer to stop in the middle of it, you can say just stop. And it will pop that up when you're close to that. And it'll take 3 seconds, same thing, 3 seconds to stop it. The same as this one takes 3 seconds to start it. We're going to switch it to 5. Even though we're not going to use it, that's how long you would have to stand in front of it. I think 3 seconds is probably too fast. And then who can stop it? You can make it to where one person, say you had 2 teams of 4, you can make it where Team 1 could, or Team 2. Just depends on who you pick. We're not doing scores here again. So this would be if you restarted it. What do you want it to say? We just started. Again. And you can have this say whatever you want. We just started. We'll do that. All right. And then who can restart it? Well, say Team 1 stops it. You can make it where Team 2 is the only one who can restart it if you're doing a 2v2. Restart score. You can also do it on score. So you can do it on eliminations if you're doing like a free-for-all type thing. Depends on what you want to do. This is just my little simple thing. You can do a ton of so many different combinations with this. And you can make it restart the same way, where you can make it 5 seconds. Same thing with pause. You can make it pause. And then pause it. You can make a pause and take 5 seconds to pause it, up to 20 seconds. You can make your pause different. Depends on where your mind's going with your creation. Pause and team. It could be nobody. It could be Team 16, or it could be all. Resume. So after you pause it, you want to restart it. Same thing. This would be for a score, but how long do you want it to take to resume? We can make it resume instantly. Resuming team filter, we'll do all. So all these, but you wouldn't want to pause and you wouldn't want to resume at the same time. That would be weird. And actually, we should turn it off because our text is probably going to be all over the place on it because it doesn't know. It's just a computer. So we're going to have pausing off so it doesn't get weird. Mesh options. So this would be explosive attachment, where you can attach an explosive at the end of it. Allow sounds. So these are the different sounds that it's going to make as we read right here. So play activation sound. When it first turns on, it's going to make a sound. All right, so this is enabled. Play deactivation sound. It's on and it's enabled. So you can disable it or enable it. Play completed sound. So if it completes, it's going to be on. Enabled, play timer sound. So this basically is going to go beep, 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 beep. If you want that on or off, and that's enabled. Start when receiving from. So we're going to make our timer start when receiving from channel 1. And all channel 1 is a trigger. All right, so now that we have that in here, we're going to make sure our coin is set to channel 1 because that's what we're going to make started. So we're going to turn this. We can put a score on if we want or off. It doesn't really matter. We're not using score. But in your coin, you're going to go when collected, transmit on 1. So when this coin is collected, that will start that timer. And I could put this coin here, or I could take the coin and I could put it way over in that corner and it would still start this timer right here as long as it's on channel 1. And it doesn't have to be a coin. Anything could start. I could make the zombie started if I wanted. All right? So now that we have it started, right, what do we want? Why do we want it started? It's not, well, it started, but why did you start the timer? What is the thoughts behind that? Well, let me show you. When it started, right, start when receiving from channel 1. So let's go down here and look. Where's it going to transmit? When started, transmit on channel 2. So we know why we know how we started it, but why do we start it? We started it to make the zombie move. So we're going to go in the zombie. We're going to customize him. So we are going to make him a brute. Let's make him a brute. All right. Activation 7 tiles. Game start. So activated on game phase. Game start, warm up. We're going to put never. spawn only if needed. Eliminate when transmitted. So we're going to go here, and we are going to have him, when receiving from channel 2, spawn. Okay? So he's going to spawn when receiving from channel 2. So now that we got this 1, we got it going here. And that's going to send 2, which is going to send to him, right? We're going to make a copy of this coin, though. And you want to make a copy, not cut. We're going to paste it over here. Okay? And we are going to make this stop. So stop when receiving from channel 3. Okay? We're going to make this coin channel 3 right here. Turn visibility on. When collected, transmit on channel 3. So that will stop the timer. And then we're going to go here and we're going to go... So since we stopped it, we're going to transmit on stopped. We're going to do this to channel 4. We're going to go back into our zombie because we're not going to kill this zombie. We're going to use this one for activation. So despawn when receiving from it. We're going to make this channel 4. I could make this coin do it instantly, but I don't want to do that because if I had 100 of these, I want my timer to do it. And basically what I could do here is do this as well. I could go into, let's go into our devices. We'll go into damage, and we'll grab this damage volume, and we're going to set it out. So basically we're going to go here, and we're going to put this out, if it lays. I'm going to have to probably put a piece of wood down, huh? Let's go T. No, not T. Well, we might be able to. Yeah, we can put it right here. All right. Now we're going to customize this, and we are going to go to zone width. We're just going to make this 100. This is how big the area is it's going to cover. Same thing here. Since the zone depth, we're just going to make it so big that no matter what, this will kill us. So if you look down at this now, all them orange bars are this thing, and this will kill us. Now if I'm standing on this, the back of it, it's not gonna, but we're gonna stay in the front of it. All right. So this is what we're gonna have happen. If this timer reaches the very end, if it completes, we're gonna have this one go to 5, and that will kill us. All right. So 5 will kill us. So enable when receiving from channel 5. Now we're going to die. Now this should work when we start this game. So what we should have, this should activate the coin, and this should activate the zombie. This coin should kill the zombie, stop the timer, and if I don't stop it, this will kill us. All right, here we go. We're going to do 2. We're going to do 2 of these rounds. First one we're going to do, we're going to stop it, right? Oh, I hit enable. We got to end it. We got to end it real quick. I hit enable. I should have hit disable. So all the people that are watching, let's go back to my island here. If I can get to end game. There we go. All right. So I got to hit disable, not enable. Well, give me a second here. We'll return to the island. This will just take a second. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong trigger. So what we got to do is, let's see here, tab, enable, and we need to disable. No, we need to enable. But what we need to do is, let's see, base visible. No, there's one in here. I think we can turn it off. Elimination. Let's see here. If not, I'll have to add another one. Let's see here. We'll just do this real quick. We'll just make it disabled. So what we'll do is we'll put another timer down, and we'll go to triggers. And this trigger we will throw down here. And so basically what we're going to do is make it to where we can hopefully land. I might have to make it a little smaller. So we are going to make this timer right here, guys, or channel. We're basically going to make this auto start. It's going to run 1 second, and when it start when receiving from, we're not worried about that. But when complete, we're going to do channel 6. And we are going to make this disabled. So this is going to disable on channel 6. And what I could do is, I don't need it that high. See how it's going above me right there? All I could do is run up to this, and I think it's my zone depth, maybe? Let's see. See if it's a depth. Yeah. So now it's lower, as you see the orange. So we should be able to start our game. Let me make sure this is 6. So, yeah. So it's going to enable on 5, disable on 6. This should disable right away. And with this, you can turn the sound off, so we don't even have to hear it. So we'll turn this off. Now you won't hear it. Shouldn't anyway. All right, let's start the game. Try again. And these are things you run into when you're setting this up. So it's better if you understand this stuff. Hopefully we can go without dying. So that should be disabled now. We should be able to land. Yeah, we should be good. All right. Now, nothing's happening because we landed. That's what I was talking about, how it's going to be a hologram. You don't see that zombie here, right? When I grab that coin, that should start this timer, which shows us a zombie. There it is. There's our zombie. We got 58 seconds, right? If I grab this other coin, it should stop the timer, kill the zombie. There's that. See how that did? Now, I could start it. See how it says, we just started? I put that in there. Now, when I start it, this is resuming it. Now, see how it says Dad's commentary, 58 seconds? That's because I put that in there. Just stopped. I can put this in here and stop it. So now the zombie's back. Let's see if I can stop. This time we're not going to stop it, though. We're going to let the zombie... We're going to see what happens if I don't kill the zombie. Watch the timer here, guys. See how it's got my support creator in the screen? That's because I typed that there. 37 seconds left. And again, we're not going to kill the zombie. And you can make it to where if you killed the zombie, it stopped it as well. But watch, when our timer runs out, when we get down to that 10 seconds, you're going to hear the urgency. You're also going to see us die. And you notice how you don't see that here? It's disabled. You can make this hidden too. You can put this anywhere you want. All right, let's get back up here, because if we're on the other side of it, we're not going to die. Right now, it should get urgent. Hear that? And we got 6 seconds and we die. Here we go. Ready? There it is, guys. That's how you do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And that's it. There's a lot of other triggers you're going to have to do here, guys. But that is how you do it. I don't know. I might die right away. I don't know if I have this set up. It might. Yeah, so that's basically what I would need to do here is make that timer back there loop. And the reason why I want it to loop is when I start, we're able to, or I got to land behind it, which, like I said, this timer right here is completely different. And again, guys, this is extremely advanced stuff, but there's people out there that need to know how to use it. So you hit the timer there. Now this is disabled. Now I can walk up in front of it. And again, I can hit this timer. Let's see if I can. And this timer is done now. It's all done since we're in rounds. But you can keep doing that stuff as long as you want, guys. So that is basically how you set that up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's about almost 20 minutes long, guys. But that is how you do it. And if you guys want to see how I have all these triggers set up, I did make a zombie map you can play. Let's go to back to hub that you guys can play. And I can show you the first tip on one of my triggers right here, guys, because I don't know if everybody has was able to figure it out or not. So basically what you're going to do is you are going to go here. Let's go to recent islands. So it's called Zombie Escape. The code is 2723-1730-8588. I made this with Zombie Gaming. So we are going to be developing some more maps, guys. So again, if you do like this kind of content, make sure you drop a like and a sub. I'll jump into this and just show you a little bit of the The play here, guys, as it is pretty, this is a pretty advanced map, I'm not gonna lie, and I definitely could go a lot more with it. I feel like it's so incomplete. There's so much more I wanted to do with it, but this is where you start, guys. We made a start room, and if you go up to it, you see built by Dad's Commentary. Use code Dad's-commentary, and built by Zombie Gaming. You see that orange coming down? That stuff that will kill you guys when it's kicked on. All right, let's jump into the map. It's going to spawn us in our room where we would play. You do start out with some weapons, and again, that is 2723-1730-8588. And let's see if the game starts. Now, one thing with creative is things do get a little laggy and fault out, but it did let us in. And this is what the map looks like. And you can make these timers visible or not visible, guys. This is just different areas. Look around the map. There's a spawner right here you can't see. Those timers are all doing things, guys. They're all doing different things. And if you notice, this door right here is blocked. When that timer goes off, it comes down, right? One of the things you want to do is run in here. I want to show you guys something. I'm only going to show you this one tip on it. You see this set of stairs over here? There is no way to get up there, right? I also have it where that block across there, that block across there is also moving back and forth, and that's set on a timer. No, that's set on this coin right here that you need to get behind that. So you need to get different coins in this map, guys, to make it work. And it says up top, collect coins and shoot clocks to beat the level, guys. So that's what you need to do. And I will show you where the first clock's at. You do need to shoot. You can just run up to it. You can hit it with your axe. You can shoot it, whatever you want to do. But it is under these stairs right here, guys. And you basically just go up to it, shoot. Should light up green like that. And then when you come out, guys, you will have this block here, and now you can get upstairs. And you actually can get up here, guys, and shoot zombies for a little bit if you want to, but don't forget, it's time. Don't forget. They're probably not going to be able to bother you, and then you get up here and grab this coin right here, guys. But let me see if I can get around and show you. This also has different things. So see how I can kind of walk out here? Watch how far we can get. This is where we can go, and then you die. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you do beat this map, too, guys. Anyway, this is Dad's Commentary. Out.